What's up, guys?
You know, I'm not one for talking.
Welcome all to the Hidden Object Guru channel, where we video game and then also play video games. But not necessarily in that order. That's definitely upstairs. The spooky, scary sound that we keep hearing banging someplace, that's definitely upstairs. I'm not going to worry about it. I mean, if this were a house, I would go and I would investigate that sound and, you know, get horror movie murdered. But because we live in an apartment building, it's not strange for loud people to be upstairs, so I'm not going to worry about it. Okay. That was weird. The whole screen flashed with a strange symbol. I may want to go back later and check that. It's very creepy.
I'm just saying.
I'm creeped out too. Weird
like,
sounds,
hollow,
crazy symbols.
tinny banging sounds.
I know.
Weird symbols flashing on the screen.
I'm as unnerved as you.
We are haunted.
I'm glad we're finally able to stream this, though. It comes out tomorrow at 7 p.m.? It's because it comes out the 30th midnight London time.
Ah.
So, it's, ouch. Oh, that's hilarious. What a brutal ad. Alright, so, this is Man of Medan. I can continue my game that is literally right at the end. But we're not going to do that because it is literally right at the end. But let's see. Oh, I still have access to the debug menu. This will allow me to pick literally any chapter in the game. So that's what we're going to do. It's going to jump right into, pardon me, the dive. I've already put up a video of the whole prologue, so I don't want to just show people stuff they can already see on my channel. So we're going through the dive, some thrilling stuff that you might have seen in the preview, and then the opening of the boat. Theatrical cut, please. Yeah, let's skip debug. I don't want to spoil everything. I just want to see that this is maybe... I just want people to see that this is maybe the best looking game ever made. Hey, Angel. Uh-oh. Oh ho. Sorry about that. Just have to quickly do something. There we go. Weirdly, while I do something, the game is set up, so while I do something here on the other channel, I can, on the other screen, we can still keep the game going.
Oh my god, I hate people.
Okay. So I'm not judging Shawn Ashmore. Shawn Ashmore's thumbs up. He's a great guy. Seems wonderful. Never heard a bad thing about Shawn Ashmore. Although I've never heard anything about Shawn Ashmore, so... Yeah. But, I'm like... You're a 40-year-old man, Shawn. You can't play a 20-something anymore. And the weird part is... This game is 100% CG. And we have ample video footage of what Shawn Ashmore looked at age 25. So they could just youthalize his face. Couldn't they?
Wait, so he's playing younger than his actual age?
Yeah.
Yeah, why didn't they?
There's no reason not to. I will increase the volume in game. Thank you for reminding me to do so. Boom. It is not a loud game. You're absolutely right.
I better spend some time keeping the Duke of Milan shipshape. Aye, aye.
Nice.
Did you see the headline?
I did see the headline.
What?
Alright.
Oh.
Hey, he didn't get drunk. Nice.
Hi. Hey. You okay? Hope the lovebirds are having the time of their lives down there. What do you know about this wreck? Just rumors and theories. I got tired of the speculation and wanted to see if there was actually anything there.
Boom. Okay.
What got you into World War II?
He does have a fairly long face for a guy's age, but he doesn't look
My grandfather
25.
was in the Navy. Got lots of medals. I wanted to understand what he'd been through. Got me hooked.
Okay.
They're really turned on by the thrill of...
You know what I should do?
Gotta get back up top.
I've never heard of that song, Official Phoenix. What I should do is try a playthrough where you never answer any question. You literally just keep silent all the time. Don't recognize this song. You go, Iceman.
He's around.
They are very creepy. It seems like having pictures of sinking boats would not be a great thing to have on your charter boat. What would be nice is if in the curator's cut it kept track of the decisions you made in this first playthrough. Oh. Oh, is that what that song is? I don't know. I should check if there's an achievement for pure silence. Wait, there's no way to check if there's an achievement for pure silence because, and this is kind of annoying, when a game isn't out yet on Steam, you can
It's not your everyday wreck.
I know.
Those clowns don't get me in trouble.
You can unlock achievements and see the achievements you've unlocked, but you can't check the achievement list. That would be funny, though. If there was a tight-lipped achievement for literally never saying anything the entire game whenever you're asked to. Just like, do-do-do-do-do. Okay.
Hey there.
Yeah.
How's it hanging?
Single-player co-op would be fantastic. It would remember, and the thing is, like, you could still screw up,
You're taking full advantage of your
but whenever
relaxation
possible,
A man of
the
many
game would take into account what you decided the first time, right?
time. It's too bad charm is not among them.
And it would
Charm is like a boomerang.
try to make the
You
same
think
decisions.
it's gone right over your head until smack.
Obviously, if you screwed up
That
and got
makes no
somebody
sense.
killed or something, it would reset. But if you played pretty much the same,
I have to keep track of
why
the
not?
time, but I'd be happy to continue this conversation later when I can give you my full attention. In private?
Private. Just chatting it up, you and I
Yeah.
in the old conversation.
they could young his face down with no trouble at all. Okay, let's check the silent treatment. I ain't no snitch.
Weather looks
No, I ain't
clear.
no snitch isn't a good name for an achievement.
I'll have to keep an eye on those clouds. Uh-oh. It's getting mighty crowded out here.
Oh, it is. Let's go see what's going on with that other boat, shall we? Alright, here we go.
We have unexpected guests.
Seriously, what are these guys
Stay
doing?
quiet.
It's taking place in
I'll
the
do the
Pacific,
talking.
just off of
What do you think they
Tahiti.
want? Or maybe they're fishermen. I mean, maybe that's their buoy.
Oh yeah. They'd have lobster pots under that buoy. I mean, if it's theirs.
I mean, maybe it's our beer delivery.
Here's the thing, though, and I don't want to sound crazy, but whose buoy is that? Hey, Maddie.
Hello, Maddie.
It would work better for a crime game, you're right. Like, isn't it that there is something preposterous about the fact that there's already a buoy?
Fishing boat, from the looks of it.
That there's already a buoy down there when we arrived? Did no one find that suspicious and want to investigate it? Also, what did they think they were doing?
Guys, you gotta keep back. We've got divers in the water.
Which is that, Abrams?
Hey, we got that.
Seriously.
You see this? Look at our boat.
We can take care of this, man. It's not a problem.
Charging a boat in another boat is the worst thing you could possibly
My bad. Let's make it 20.
100%
Well,
never
shoot,
charge
you
a
think
boat
more
in
like
another
30, I
boat.
can do 30. All right, you guys drive a hard bargain, but I'm with you. Here.
Oh, right,
throw in
Agents
the
of
whole
S.H.I.E.L.D.
pot.
What's going on with that bird overhead? That's a big-ass bird. It would be weird to not notice a zombie climbing into your helicopter. I agree with that, Phoenix. It's very strange to not be able to notice a zombie climbing all the way into your thing. It is a B-29. That's exactly what's happening, Abrams.
The turret. We can get in through there.
Careful. find out what happens if you cut her leg.
Careful. Could be dangerous.
Ladies first?
But then he swims on
Just
ahead.
take a second to say, holy shit, Alex, we did it. I mean, can you believe it?
Oh, I found all of the pictures. So that's good. This is warning you that at the end of the games you can get the bends if you surface too quickly. So don't! Okay, I'm going to see what character... I was about to say I'm going to see what character trait gets unlocked by this. But of course you can't check character traits because I used the debug menu to get there. That is the only game we're playing, Maddie, so we will see you later. Although it's crazy you're not interested.
That pipe's pretty tight. What if you get stuck without your rebreather?
Don't be such a gonad. I'll be fine.
Gonad? Seriously?
This is a ridiculously dangerous thing to
dead?
do.
What's
They're
happening?
20 meters down. Don't do this.
Live a little, edgelord.
Yeah, so you can't check the relationship stuffs if you the relationship things if you used the debug menu to get here. Octopus-tacular! It's a spectacular octopus. She spotted a piece of what do you call it? A flight plan, a plasticized flight plan. I've never been in a B-29, but I question whether there is a giant pipe leading from the front to the back of the plane. Is that a real thing? Yeah, don't do it.
Something stupid down here?
Don't ram a boat into another boat.
You get that?
Chill out. I'm fine, see? No problemo.
Julia really is reckless and kind of terrible at times. Searched area 1, 2, 3.
Rescue plane. Launched from a
Ooh.
U.S. base. They were on their way to help out a ship.
Yeah, it does. See, that giant pipe up there did seem a little weird. As does this... I mean, again, I've never been in a B-29. As does this really big security door. It seems thicker than you would need. Like, look at the size of this huge pipe. What is that for? Oh, right, they have B-29s in War and Thunder. Of course they do.
Bullet holes. All down the fuselage. Brad's gonna flip when he sees this.
Those are two boats, I assume, that rammed into each other, Abrams? Boop.
Check it out. They reconfigured the bomb rack to hold lifeboats.
Interesting.
Okay.
One of the rescue boats is missing. Think they were using it?
Let's see what else we can find.
Weird that he's holding it like that and not by the camera stick he's got attached to it.
Good call.
Considering that's specifically what it's for. Oh, he's gonna flip because his research into the plane proved to be correct. She has a rebreather on, so she had to get into a pipe that was too narrow to move it. But again, I don't know that planes have giant pipes in them. But what do I know about planes? Almost nothing.
You hear that?
Let's check it out. Want to go first?
Cheap piece of shit.
That's what I was thinking about the pipe as well. I don't know why this guy had his gun out. They were crashing. Did these guys commit suicide when they ditched their plane? Even though it was a plane literally full of lifeboats?
I think
That's a weird choice.
Life gives you lemons.
Ew.
That's what I thought, Maddie.
Pilot and co-pilot. Gotta be. Plane crash not high on my list of ways to perish.
Again, tell me more about this gun he's holding. You say that, but it is set in the real world.
You gotta get out of here now.
Oh, what's that?
Shark? Oh, there's a shark? Now come at me, shark!
It's a gray reef shark. Not interested in us. Let's go.
What's weird is that the helicopter pilot...
Hold on.
like, picked up the zombies somewhere else? Like, how did the zombie sneak onto his helicopter while he was parked far away from the mall?
Why are you fidgeting?
Because it attacks him when he's coming to land on the mall. He didn't pick it up at the mall where that's full of zombies.
But it's not the best time.
Oh, you had something to raise with me, did you?
Waka waka.
It doesn't matter. Let's get back up to the top.
Hey, seriously, what's going on?
Nothing.
Yeah, but you're freaking me out.
Just get it. I shouldn't have said anything. Come on. We've really got to get up top.
Bliss, this is Julia. We're coming back up. Over.
Oh, that's weird.
Hey, where'd that other boat come from?
16 is a lot of planes.
Julia, we got to decompress here.
Whoa!
Damn.
What the fuck? We gotta get up there.
Wait. We have to decompress.
Yeah, okay. Decompress, right. Oh my god, this is taking too long. This is torture.
Depends on the kind of zombie it is.
Okay, now. Go, go.
Chemical zombie, yes. Magic zombie, no.
Hey, what the hell is going on?
What the hell happened?
It's cool, man. Everything's alright now.
Seriously, that is a gas barbecue? Why was he using lighter fluid?
Nothing. Your brother just took it upon himself to blow up my grill.
Conrad, what is wrong with you?
It's honestly, overtime in Dead Rising 1 honestly is not that stressful.
What was up with that other boat?
Fishing guys came by and ran into the
Yeah.
dive line.
On a gas grill, that's my
Who
point.
cares, right? What I want to know is...
You'll blow it
You
up.
guys fun. Well,
They just start.
Yeah, I know.
And it is
That's
huge,
my point.
full of cool
I'm
stuff.
so confused.
Fortunately,
You're just
we did not
reiterating my point.
as we
Okay.
could've.
What?
It's
Why?
logical.
The dive
It's
line,
obscene.
actually.
Just like the bathroom design
All
in the
back.
theaters we went to tonight.
Yeah, that was
There's
crazy.
no cockpit anymore
No,
for
so,
starters.
okay.
Well, that's just fucking
So
perfect.
there were stalls to the left and to the right. But to the left, at the very end, was a handicap sink. Would you
Oh,
like to know where the handicap
the
stall
opposite end,
was?
obviously.
The very opposite end on the right.
Of course. Where else
All
would
the way
it
at the end of the other stalls. And I was like, but that's illogical,
be? It is illogical.
right? Wouldn't it
You're
be
getting to know
logical
these
to put the
intrepid
handicap
adventurers
sink
then.
outside of the handicap
Alex and his little
stall?
brother
Everyone
Brad
knows that.
trying to swim with the big
Don't
fish.
understand.
Both
Like,
seem
maybe
out
someone
of
like
their depth.
flipped the design,
Oh,
although they were
totes.
not equal
And Judy.
lengths on either side, so
Love
it
of
doesn't make
Alex's
sense.
life.
But still,
He'd
at
love
some
hers.
point, no one noticed that and caught the error.
What about Conrad?
Don't I know it?
A
I
bold
don't know why
fellow,
I'm so
you might
obsessed
say.
with this, but I am.
Or maybe
Really
you'd say arrogant.
Oh,
Known as
oh.
Captain Fliss, strong, forthright, stubborn.
I love this guy.
Do I detect a spark between her and Conrad? Let me reassure you. You help them to make some decisions they'll value later on.
Oh, you got your
You're
car
doing
registered
well.
locally, Hans? That makes sense. Are you all settled into your new, check it out, abode?
I knew you were going to say abode.
Of course, it's a wonderful word.
How well preserved was the plane?
Pretty much what you'd expect.
Brad, it was insane. It was like traveling through time.
To a distant future where everything
it was
is
like traveling
written
through
to...
time and accidentally ending up in a dimension where the past is underwater and like everything is covered in barnacles and sharks.
Sharks?
It was a great reef.
Hey, I thought it was pretty intense.
It was pretty
Conrad gonna
intense.
get us some more beers after he helped Bliss?
Oh, if you surface too quickly, nitrogen bubbles will build up in your blood and your lungs will
And he just kept on
explode.
drinking, and he drank all of it.
Sounds like you've
It
had some
will
experience with this kind of
also,
phenomenon.
Yeah,
shatter
I've been
your
studying it for
eardrums.
years.
I'll go
Yep.
look for 'em.
Prevent your ability to dive in the
Oh,
future,
you found a
possibly.
bullet lodged
Yep.
in the
Can
plane.
have lasting
I left it below deck if you want to check
results.
it out.
Can create nitrogen bubbles in your brain. Create cognitive issues, vision issues. So you have to go into like a tank.
Yeah. What's fascinating is, even if you're just 20 meters down, like they're in the game, for example, you gotta slowly come up, you have to like go a third of the way, wait a minute, go a third of the way, wait a couple of minutes, and you get up top. And the key thing is, you have to wait at least a day and a half before you can get on a plane.
Yeah.
Well,
For like
yeah,
deep dive.
of course.
No, even like 20 meters down. Don't get on a plane for a day and a half. Because it's such a massive decompression being up that high, it will screw up your lungs.
Yeah.
What's next?
Damn.
I think we've got a long and happy future
Yeah,
together.
your the human body does not
Really.
react well to pressure
Pretty much the best
changes
thing that ever happened to me.
at
I am
all.
well aware of that.
I know.
It is why I didn't pursue.
I'm going to be
scuba
pro
diving.
then.
Because I was like, this is not going to go well for me.
If he proposed and she said
You know where
yes,
everybody is.
I'll go get him. Why don't you
this
chill out
is
here?
this scene is more, about celebration. Hey,
You seen my brother? Or Fliss?
No, I got distracted.
Let's go get him.
Sure.
yeah. So diving, super dangerous. Be careful. Shocking. I'm pretending to be shocked.
And if you're going on vacation and plan to do scuba diving while you're on vacation, they do make you take a safety course, but sometimes that course is
Everybody
so
flush their mouth.
short,
We gotta
like
get
it's
rid
like
of
an
all this
hour
mess. We
long.
can't let them
Wow.
drink
So
alive.
please, if
What
you're thinking
the
about doing that,
fuck?
find a place locally in your own country to take scuba diving courses, so you know a little more.
Seriously, you can't fuck around
Totally
like
true.
that, Julia.
Oh, yeah,
please do
beers.
that.
I was just getting them now.
Yes, and you're essentially doing a bit from the Mr. Show reboot about the real-time machine, where you can go 20 years into the future by sitting in the box for 20 years.
Forgot about that.
Yeah, and it's like you're going to be blown away by the future
All right.
because you were just
Now
sitting
that
in a
everybody's
box for
here,
20 years.
Let's take a look at the navigator's path.
That's a good joke.
Maybe we can figure out why the plane was out here.
Where'd you put it?
It's in your case.
Okay, I'll go get it.
Hey,
All right, let's go grab that chart.
you all right? You seem kind of preoccupied. No.
She can also look at the pictures.
I didn't realize I was spacing out.
I'm still missing one collectible, and it really ticks me off because I have no idea where it is.
Julia seemed to actually know what they're doing.
Okay.
So, we're going again tomorrow?
Ah, here's the bag. Boop. Yeah, so apparently the mini chainsaw disappears at some point? I had no idea.
Come here, Vixen.
Easy, Tiger. We should get back. Right here.
Yeah, that DLC weapon in Phoenix, the Gatling gun, is fantastic. Also true.
You'll get no resistance there.
And if these
Alrighty,
characters
Check it
go
out.
like
Man,
100
sure,
miles to the west,
Who wants to find
they
some
will be in the
sunken
next
treasure?
day.
So what do you think, Captain? Coordinates?
Those are coordinates, all right.
I
Maybe
don't
the
know.
plane's destination?
You
It's a
think we could
flat
get there by
cannon.
tomorrow?
Sorry, it's a 4-barreled anti-aircraft cannon, so
Wow. You find anything else?
There was a
probably
flight
50
plan on
caliber?
board that seemed to indicate it was a rescue plane.
Yeah, that makes sense. After the war, they turned long-range bombers into rescue planes.
And then this plane must have been shot down because it was riddled with bullet holes. I found one lodged in the fuselage.
Huh.
And it was full of life rafts. Must have gotten shot down before they could deliver all the rafts. There was only one missing.
Reckless,
Oh,
all
oh.
of you.
Excuse me?
I
How
told
is
you
that
to
reckless?
leave everything down there alone.
Oh, come on. We've been through this already.
I'm not talking about the law.
No, hey, they were respectful.
No, you did whatever you wanted. Whatever you took, it was too much.
You're right. We should have been more careful. That's not me. I'm sorry.
Okay,
Oh,
maybe. I don't know you.
I
Should
concur.
have never gone down to that plane in the first place.
How?
It's bad luck. You think you can scavenge down there and it makes no difference, but every single thing you bring back has an essence. It's like a ghost you invite to the surface.
Here we go.
Huh.
Huh?
About it like that.
You never think about much of anything.
Well, maybe
There
I
you
never heard
go.
about such cool ghost stories.
They're not cool ghost stories. Not like for fun. People drown in these waters and you have to respect their resting place.
Damn
Well, these
straight.
people didn't really drown.
Right.
They were shot
You got a
down.
fun ghost story, right?
Yeah, I heard a story. Happened right around here, too.
Let's hear it. We could all
Ooh.
use a good show.
Let's hear it. I bet you can spin a good yarn.
It's kind of messed up, actually.
Ghost story time,
Stay
everybody.
away, little bro.
Okay,
Prepare to be
Here goes.
creepulated.
this story is true. It had happened right near here, in an old lighthouse.
Classic setup.
Wait, true story? Where'd you hear this?
If you need to know, it's ripped right from the rotting pages of the terrifying, ancient in-flight magazine I was perusing on our way here. The lighthouse stood atop an atoll, isolated from the rest of the world, a lone beacon in the night, a sailor's respite. The
Aww.
lighthouse keeper would hear the waves pounding the rocky shore. One misty morning, he comes upon a woman covered in blood.
Oh, I hope you
Stumbling
enjoyed
down the
Plague Tale. I love
He
that
hurries to her
game.
aid, and she falls into his arms.
How far are you into it, are
As he
you?
hurries her back to the lighthouse, he asks,
Jesus!
Sorry.
It's okay.
Do not expect something to autoplay on that page.
Yeah, that was scary.
He of the one-track mind.
The woman answers, I live here, in the lighthouse. My parents are upstairs right now.
Ah.
Of course, the lighthouse
Yeah,
keeper
that's a
says,
cool scene.
That isn't so. Of course, he's lived there alone for years. And the woman becomes hysterical and insists her parents are upstairs. So
Uh-oh.
they go to the top of the lighthouse, and there, splayed out on the floor, is a man and a woman brutally murdered with an axe.
Do,
Always
do,
an
do,
axe.
do, do.
I mean, do people even
Hey,
use
Frozen
axes
Snake.
anymore?
I'm reviewing the game. You
It
can
was a
read my
meat hook.
review
They
on
were slashed with a
GameCritics.com.
meat hook and
It's
hung from the
up
rack.
today. I love it.
So gross.
Okay, so who did it?
The woman says, it was my husband. And she turns to the closet, says, he's in there.
I got a friend who does wreck
And
diving,
that's why I've always been
so
a
I will
little
ask
leery
her
of
about the
mirrors.
ethical stuff about
So the
bringing up
lighthouse
stuff
keeper
from
creeps
wrecks.
over to the closet.
Honestly, I think those dead pilots, their families would be happy to have their bodies back.
There's a man inside.
Oh, what kind of
But he
pilots were
sliced
they?
out his
Army,
own
U.S. Army
inside with a
pilots.
meat
They
hook.
do actually retrieve bodies. I read a book
He was
written by
closer
someone
to
who
see the dead
actually
man's
works
face
in
in
the
the
field,
Wow.
Closer.
and
Closer.
there
sees.
is a section
It's his
of
own face.
the military that just
And then its
deals
eyes
with
bulge out and
retrieving
screams.
remains.
Nice. Well, I know about the War Graves Commission, about the guys who go and they find the bodies and they bring them back.
Yeah.
But,
Nice.
They do
Yeah.
for undersea stuff too.
okay.
Yeah,
Nice one,
it
Squire.
is a thing that is done.
Nice.
You have me going.
Ooh,
Pretty cool.
but
I think you told it better last time.
is it
effort.
like a U.S. Army or military
Okay.
wreck that they're
Yeah.
diving
Oh,
on?
I had
Yeah,
to-
they're not allowed to touch that shit.
We
I
should all
figured.
turn in. There's
That's
some
part of the
weather heading
plot.
our way.
No.
Although,
Because
weirdly,
according
it's
to
not
standard
wartime.
regulations,
It's after
we're
the
all
war
required. One more beer
that it
before
went down.
MMA.
Doesn't
What
matter.
regulations are
Yeah.
these?
Okay.
Standard issue, regulatory, institutional protocol,
And
subdivision
now I just want to
1099.
reread that book again.
Although technically, I guess they couldn't
Peter
know
Nelson
all
found a
definitely
website
that
that
it was a
tells you
U.S.
to
Army
drink beer
plane because it was there were plenty of other countries that were using the B-29 after World War II. They sold off a ton of surplus planes, so you wouldn't know right away that it was a military.
Where are they diving? In what waters?
Off of Tahiti, so French Polynesia.
Because I think before you go into something, you're supposed to look for markers and try and identify it.
That wouldn't surprise me. Again, I'll ask DM about this. She knows all about it.
I'm not 100% sure there, but I knew.
I didn't have a ton of problems with the puzzles in Plague Tale. If you watch, yes, you can see them spawn in. That's so great. You can see them magically appearing. I love that shot. But yes, I know. I've really got. Well, they didn't send me a copy of Ace Combat 7, and people send me so many games that I don't have time to play anything but games people send me. So, something like Ace Combat 7, I have to wait until. Now I'll just wait till it's on sale. Maybe at Christmas. Come on. What the hey? Junior, you're such a dick. So now the question is, do I want to try to escape, or do I want to keep Conrad on the boat adventuring with the rest of them? That is the only decision I have to make here. But yeah, I didn't have a ton of problems with the puzzles. I guess the only puzzle that really bothered me is the library secret door. That one I spent a little too long on. There's lots of like moving levers and getting platforms up to the correct height. You know, real Tomb Raider stuff. But for the most part, the stuff where you just have to like move the lamps around and light up the right area to avoid rats. I think I was largely pretty good at that. There we go. It is. Why would we talk rather than on gag? Come on. Oh, the dockhand guy. No. There is not a free demo. I don't think there's a free demo for Man of Medan, sadly, Frozen Snake. They did a preview edition 2 weeks ago where I just got to play this chapter, and I put up a video about that. But I am pretty sure they're not doing a demo for the full game, sadly. Which is too bad, because I want more people to play this. It's really good.
Almost free.
Yeah, you mentioned that. So you've just gotten past the alchemist's house. It only gets crazier from there. I'm not going to tell you what happens next, but you're going to the new location that they talked about, the alchemist's house, and it's a great location.
Bad news is these are kind of maybe the fishermen I pissed off earlier.
Oh, God damn it, Conrad.
Great, just great. And the good news? I recognized.
How was that good news?
I thought you were going to ask the good news first.
They didn't actually ask for the bad news.
Hey.
Alex, what are they going to do to us?
I don't even want to know. I want to get out of here. I'm in a lot of danger.
Alright, let's see what these guys are up to. Here's my question. Do boats like this have a lock on the outside of a stateroom door? Because I can see that there's a lock on the inside, but I don't really believe there would be a lock on the outside that they could use to lock them in. You can actually see that the stateroom door here just has a lock they could turn. They can kind of get out whenever they want. Whoa, hey there, buddy.
Fuck out. I'll be back for you later.
Oh, what a jerk.
Nobody knows you're out here, little lady. You're all alone with us now.
It's not actually true.
Let's make the move.
Plenty of people know they're out there.
Fuck yourself, you piece of
filed a
shit.
boat diving
You're the
plan
little lady.
before they left. Oh. Poor Sean Ashmore. He just cannot catch a break. Ow.
Oh, yeah. You know how to treat a lady, right?
Alright, so everybody look around. We're looking for somewhere in these shots a guy in a hat. A guy in a hat and a coat, kind of watching the scene. Somewhere.
Stop!
Uh-oh.
Please, just stop.
Slow down. Easy.
I'm not gonna have him cut my ear off.
Just stop, man.
That would be horrible.
We'll finish with him later.
Olsen, you're the worst. So what trait was updated? Guarded, reckless. Hey, I got a relationship meter there, but you can't check the specific relationship details. I've unlocked all of the game's secrets except for 20, and I have no idea where it is, but is connected to the boat that sank? Which makes me think, did I miss something on the boat? It's very weird. Anyway, very frustrating too. See, the secrets have, and that's something I actually like, the secrets have linkages, so there'll be like, here's the 50 caliber shell. Here's the gun that I found. Oh, I found the gun that fired the 50 caliber shell. Here's the lifeboat. Here's the flight plan. Here's radio operator's memo requesting them to come and get them. And then here is the missing thing, and I have no idea where it is or what it is. Very frustrating. You've been pressing the wrong button for running the whole time? That is not great.
Get off! Get off me!
Oh, Julia.
Oh, Jesus, Conrad.
That's a good question. How good are rats at swimming?
You bastards!
See what I mean? Like, he's acting like he's locked in.
Lipstick. Shut the fuck up.
But I'm pretty sure he could just open that door.
I don't think they're gonna hit her.
See what I'm saying?
They haven't hit Fliss.
Fliss sure seems to be getting buddy-buddy with him.
Oh, don't be stupid, Alex. Fliss is fine. Nothing wrong with her.
Brother?
Yeah. He's hiding. He's okay.
Alright. Turn around. Don't let them see your hands. Once we get Julia back, maybe we can take them by surprise. Okay. They're coming.
Ooh, 4K.
Motherfuckers.
Julia, tell me what happened.
They asked about our parents.
What?
How much money they have. Now we just have to wait and see what they want to do with us.
Do. So who's ready to make some trouble?
3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 seconds. The storm's 8 miles away.
Oh, the lips have desynced.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a speedboat.
Oh, it's back now.
He's got a gun.
Well, at least one of us can get on their boat. Get some help.
Alright.
If you can distract him, I can get on that boat. The dude with the gun won't even realize until I'm long gone. 7 seconds. I can get out through the window. We gotta break these off first.
Too loud. They'll hear it.
We're gonna break them during the thunder.
Good call.
I'll go through the window and get the boat. You guys distract them.
Conrad, just stay focused and get to the boat. Okay, let's do it.
Alright, here we go.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Timing!
Conrad, just get to the boat.
So swim away from rats. Gotcha. Apparently rats are quite good at swimming. I never would have guessed. Alright, here we go.
Don't fuck yourself.
Conrad is not good at punching, it would seem.
You pretty stupid.
What are you doing, you idiot?
Let him go. Now!
Alex, this is crazy.
Get off our boat. Ha! Your boat? I'm the captain now.
Waka waka.
You got it.
When?
Bring them downstairs. Take this. Use it if you have to.
Oh, Wilson, you're the worst. I've heard that, Horror King. And I've seen nightmarish pictures on the internet of rats that swam up to... Well, they didn't actually swim up to toilets. They climbed their way up to toilets.
Right here.
Because the pipe's not full of water.
Oh, no, I know what you're talking
Yeah.
about. I just wondered about the context.
Yeah, you can climb right up those pipes. It's pretty terrifying.
Stop!
I mean, not where I live. I live 200 feet in the air. No rat is going to bother climbing that high. But, you know,
It doesn't really
people
work
at ground
in the
level.
kind of, the sewer system
Sewer
we
we
have
have,
in this
yeah.
kind of high rise either.
Yeah.
Remember,
Olsen,
Oh ho!
my father was a plumber.
come here.
Oh, I know. We've got gold, people. Gold.
Which one
I just
of
enjoy
you is
saying
gonna
gold.
tell me about this Manchurian goo?
Oh, you're the worst, Olsen. Now things have taken a turn for the deadly.
You know what? Someone had to take the reins. I wasn't just gonna sit around and do nothing.
All right. Shut the fuck up!
There is no harm in just talking.
You wanna talk? Keep the volume down.
I'm just gonna say it. Fliss has gotta be in on this. She and these guys, they
Oh, you're the
travel in
worst.
the same waters. She's the captain and they barely laid a hand on her? I bet you told them about the Manchurian gold. They're in cahoots.
Are you out of your mind? How did you come up with this bullshit? How fucking dare you, you overprivileged asshole?
You're all in this together. This was a trap, and you set us up.
Yeah, so. Put a cork in it. Sit still, all of ya.
I just don't understand how Brad managed to hide. Like, they attacked the thing.
Leave her alone.
I guess when Conrad was attacking Junior, Brad woke up, didn't make a sound. And Conrad and Junior's so busy grabbing Conrad, he didn't notice him, and he moved under the bottom bunk and hid.
Will you try anything?
Makes sense.
Anything fishy. And there'll be consequences. Get it?
Duke of Milan requesting weather update. Over.
okay? Over.
Hey, just requesting any information about this storm you can give us?
Probably don't want to
It's a
anger
little
this
bit hairy
guy.
out here.
He's a
Over.
crazy murderer after all.
Big storm coming in from the east. Gonna hit you pretty hard, but should pass through your coordinates within an hour. You sound a little stressed, Duke. Please let me know if you need assistance. Not used to a little weather freaking you out.
My charter's been a little difficult. Not exactly going as planned. We're starting to have some serious problems.
Oh.
Just be careful.
Oh, Alex likes her less. Because he thinks she's involved. Oh, nice. Pretty sure she can't go flying overboard there, but she did go horizontal for a second. It's weird that they immediately go to throwing everything off the boat.
Okay, yeah, just cut it all loose.
Also, and this is the more important question, what on earth were those ropes connected to?
Hey! Move it! Now!
Thanks, I guess. Anyone know about Brad? Is he hiding somewhere?
Brad, he's under the bunk bed. Okay, keep a lid on it. It could be our ticket out.
Brad stays hidden. Better off down there than with these psychos.
Oh yeah, great. He could get killed down there.
Brad's a big boy.
If he starts to drown, I think he'll climb out. He's not an idiot. He doesn't want to drown. Alright, here we go, everybody. Ghost ship. Or as I call it, scare boat. No? No scare boat? Okay. That's a no to scare boat. I'm not allowed to call it a scare boat. I thought it was accurate. Damn. Ooh. Oh, the orangutan. That is one hell of a wave if they got that high on the side of that ship.
Everyone's still alive. Things could have been quite different. Kind-hearted creature I am, I'd like to offer you some forewarning of what's to come. Tempted?
Let's do it.
You're going it alone. Independent.
Skeleton.
Admirable.
You missed his skeleton.
Possibly foolish. You'll learn soon enough. Anyway, now that you've reached a point of significant distress, I presume you're eager to get back to your story. But here's the thing. Everything may not be entirely as it seems.
Aww, this personification of death sure does love to drink.
Probably shouldn't have said that.
Aww. You crazy kitten.
La porte! La porte! Vite, la porte!
Again, I don't know if this boat should have survived being anchored for 70 years.
Retire la tête d'allumage.
Also, here's an idea, guys. Instead of doing this ridiculous jumping thing, throw a rope over to the stairs, lash the boat to the rope.
Go.
It's kind of crazy that they don't let any of them put shoes on. I'm like... I have not seen the movie called Rats. What is it about, Horror King, other than the obvious? Rats.
Jeez. Isn't it, what's his name?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Nope.
What's his name? Back to the Future. Or am I thinking of a different movie?
You're thinking of Willard.
Willard.
The remake.
You can see why.
No, totally. It's a movie about rats. I know what happened. I'm not confused at all. Gosh, this game's gorgeous. Right there with you, Olsen, you creepy monster. No, I have not seen either Rats movie, Horror King.
This whole place is a floating death trap.
I'd be most concerned about tetanus at this point. So is this supposed to be weirdly lit metal, or is that actually supposed to be the dangling feet of someone who hanged themselves? Because I gotta say, those are some strong laces if those shoes have stayed on for 70 years. If you know, rats and seagulls and such. General predation. Also, predation, great word. Gotcha. Alright, Olsen, just relax. I'll move. Not happy about it, though.
I did not sign up for a trip to Creektown.
Something about this place is making my hair stick up so far it's gonna jump out of my neck.
Oh, Conrad. You and your clever turns of phrase. It's funny, when they first introduce the characters, they give you characteristics about the people, and they list the main characteristic, one of the main characteristics of Brad as being witty, and I'm like, no, Brad is not witty. Nothing against him.
Dickheads won't with us.
Nothing wrong with him. He's not witty. Really? You think merd means damn? That's an interesting translation of that word.
Oh shit!
Huh. I will have to look it up. Do you know who made it? Ooh, an internal memorandum. Those generally have better secrets in them than external memorandum. Memoranda, sorry.
Hassan, il y a une porte ici.
Okay, all of you, into the room.
Hey! It's pitch black in here. Give us the light. Oh. Thanks.
Yay!
What the hell is this fucking place?
Dude, even those meatheads seem spooked.
You think this ship is the Manchurian gold?
We are in the vicinity of those coordinates.
Reasonable
Can't just
thing to
sit
think.
around. We need a plan.
We're not exactly in the best position to be making any moves.
Such weird
Second
jacked
they
up
let their
teeth.
guard down, we gotta take advantage of it and get off the ship.
Yeah, man. This whole rust bucket's one tetanus shot from the bottom of the ocean.
We already tried to escape. Didn't exactly work out.
We gotta get back to the boat and find Brad.
They swiped our distributor cap. Gonna be difficult to get anywhere without it.
Maybe we can jerry-rig something to get the boat going without it?
You cannot hotwire distributor cap. Okay, these assholes knew exactly what they were doing.
Damn.
Those guys are out panning for Manchurian gold or whatever they think they're gonna find on this.
You're at the
floating
windmill,
coffin.
Horror King.
We gotta
You
take
told me that.
advantage and look around for a way out of here.
He is foolhardy.
Bliss,
But that's why we love him.
I just wanted to say that.
Oh, he is apologizing now.
I might
Good.
have gotten things kind of wrong back there.
Excuse me?
I may have kind of prematurely come to the conclusion that maybe, you know, you're working some kind of side deal with these guys or whatever. But I mean, obviously that's not true. They're being just as bad to you as they are to us. So.
Technically, they would do that if it was a scam, but you are a jerk,
Allow me to
Alex.
translate. He's saying that he's sorry.
Well,
Well, your apology is kinda accepted.
Cool. Cool.
Aww. You see... So, here's a weird glitch. I want to show you this. So, as you can see, there's a credenza there, and a vent. And the vent is how we escape. But watch this. Walk over to the vent, and it shows me moving the credenza. There are 17 acts or chapters in the game, Horror King, so based on what chapter you're on, that should tell you roughly how far you're into the game. 3 of those acts are short story-based things that you can wrap up in like 5-10 minutes, and the rest of them are substantial chapters full of gameplay. So, check what act you're out now. That's how many acts there are left. There's 17 total, but 3 of them are very short. So I would say you're probably like a quarter of the way through the game, maybe a third, because again, the 3 plot-heavy, action-light acts are all ahead of you. Let me think. 1, 2. Yeah, they are. You're really gonna have to learn how to manipulate, like, not learn, you already know how, but really practice how to manipulate those rats once you get to the alchemy castle, though. Woo, doggy. Let's go take a look. Oh, hello, newspaper.
What happened here?
Where did everybody go?
Any luck?
I can't get it open.
Hey, come here.
Maybe we can bend it open and get out of here.
We don't know where a vent like this would go.
I think we just gotta find out.
You want me to just smash through this wall?
Oh yeah, sure. Big man on campus.
Someone should create a distraction. This is gonna be loud.
Yeah, okay. Conrad, you do it.
Down and down. So what trait do we have? Guarded, foolhardy, reckless, courageous. Gotcha. If you barricade the door, the guy jumps back in right away. And I'm like, I don't really believe that, because it takes 2 people to move the door. Sorry, the table up against the door. So trying to open a door like, and push a table at the same time, I feel like would not work well
I am an
at all.
American citizen. You really want my president coming after you guys? Because he will. Each and every one of you personally.
It's a joke about how the president's an idiot.
Can you hear me? I'm talking
It's
to
a
you.
substantial game, Plague Tale. One of my favorites of the year so far. Up there with this and, what do you call it? Reventure. Slide that back into place. How have my traits been updated? I am now... I don't see the new things. What does that at the top say? I'll have to check that out later. Do. They've made good their escape.
Are we safe now?
Stay quiet. We need to keep going. Look at that. I love what they've done to the place.
Aww.
Come on. There's gotta be some stairs around here.
I concur. Or do I do. It was a rock and roll creation. It was the ultimate Big Bang. I love that subliminal fashion of the sailor lady in the corner there.
There should have been dozens of people on board.
Such a nice touch.
How could they all just vanish and leave all of their stuff behind?
Something doesn't add up.
Boom.
You hear that?
If by that you mean the terrifying sound, then no, I didn't hear it.
No, you did. Was it something moving?
Something moving would make that sound? Sure.
Let's move, peeps. We gotta find that distributor cap and get the heck out of here.
It's okay. I'll protect you. Oh, this is nice.
Well, who's gonna protect you, Seamus?
Maybe everyone's hiding in the hold for a big surprise party.
There she is again! Oh, it's such a nice touch. Yeah, you don't see that if you walk the other way. It's kind of a nice thing, like putting in these subliminal scares, the little places to make you jump, and now a clue. So, just FYI, there's a chance Alex might get his head smashed in later. Against a porthole of all things, so... Fun fact, I made a video of all of the deaths in the game, and that was by far the hardest death to find. Other fun fact, there was a death I was unable to find, because I think it's from a cutscene that is no longer in the game. But of course I can't be sure, because, you know, there's no way to, like, there's no flagging for where in the game the deaths are. You have to just look for them. But seeing as I've played every scene in the game more than once, I'm relatively confident that I didn't miss anything. And they just cut it.
Everyone quiet.
Of course. What else could it have been?
I'm gonna go get it. Now's our chance. Grab it. You gonna watch my back? What do you think I've been doing?
All right.
Keep an eye out.
There we go.
Oh, crap.
Get out.
Careful.
Come here.
Oh.
God damn
damn it, they're taking place.
Shut the fuck up, man.
Where are the others?
Arrête de crier, j'essaie d'entendre ce qui se passe.
Je crie pas.
Ta gueule. Je veux savoir où sont les autres.
Joe. Oh, Horror King. It sounds so brutal. Broke a character. Alright, we're going to take a break here because the game isn't actually out yet and I don't want people to see the whole thing. I kind of like that Alex's plan is to run up ahead to make sure that, because he wants to get ahead of them. But, and I don't want to be a jerk about this, you have no idea what the layout of the place is like. So, how can you, and you have no idea where they're going. So put those two things together, I don't think you have a great chance of sneaking ahead of them. So here is A Little Hope, the next game in the series. This is the little clue about what it might be about. So that's the Beasts of Revelation coming out of the sea. That's a religion man, maybe standing on the back of a dead giant? Or there's just rocks, much more likely rocks designed to look like the back of a dead giant. See, a lady falls, maybe kills herself, maybe is pushed. This could be a murder. That guy doesn't seem too psyched about her dying. It's only, 4 shots. Wait, 1, 2, 3, yeah. So I'm very intrigued to see how that plays out. So yes, we are going to be back tomorrow with more Dark Pictures. We'll pick up this story right where we left off so people can see a bunch more of it. But the game isn't actually out yet, so I don't feel great about showing much after here, because you can't really get anybody killed. Like, there's one person can get killed by this point, but all of the death stuff comes after this part that I'm currently in. And I don't want to spoil any of those scares until the game is actually out, because I don't think it would be fair. That said, I know plenty of other channels will, and I'm encouraging you not to watch them, and instead either go buy the game for yourself, or join me back here tomorrow for more Man of Medan. We'll be here at 9-ish, so that should be a lot of fun. Maybe closer to 10. I'm recording a podcast tomorrow night, so we'll see. I know, I'm sad too. I got a big sad thing from Lady HOGuru here.
Podcast? No!
It is the worst. So I'll see y'all back here tomorrow night, but for now, I have been Hidden Object Guru. Thank you for coming on this journey with me. If you had a good time and you'd like to see more, there's buttons coming up in the video version. Questions, suggestions, related whatnots, go in the comment section below the video, and that was great. Thumbs up to that. That was amazing what just happened. We'll see you back here, but until then, I'm going to say au revoir.